I play a lot of Premiere and Faceit, and all the time people say they don't like Vertigo. I don't know why. I think it is a very nice map. I mean, it's on a skyscraper, you can fall to your death. What this video is about is just helping you how to play CT side. Mostly A, a little bit B, a little bit middle, but follow these tips, I would say. I don't know, have some fun, man. I don't know, man. I broke it down to one reason why people hate it, and I think it's the ARAM. So what we will be doing here, I will show you just 2 ways how to play ARAM, how you can win your games. So I don't fucking see people complaining about, I don't want to play Vertigo, let's play Mirage. Fuck your Mirage. There are 2 smoke, maybe 3 smokes you need to know on A. One of them is the basic ramp smoke. You just come here, you aim here, and you run and throw. This is when you want to do it with a lineup. This is how it looks like. This is how it looks for the enemy, and it basically prevents the T's to go through. If you want to throw it by running, you can just practice it a little bit, like this. This was without a lineup, this was just feeling, and it's still there. The other smoke that I think everyone should know is you come to this corner. There are like many lamps here. You take this one, like above this vent, this is how I imagine it, and you aim here, on this corner. Don't move your mouse, left click.
Look out! Oops.
Come to the corner, left click. Okay, maybe you need to go a little bit more left. What this smoke is doing, it blocks the yellow guy to go in, and I will show later what you're gonna do with these smokes. But these are the 2 smokes you need to know. So now, what do we do? How it's normally gonna be played is, one guy starts B somewhere. So let's say, I don't know, B guy starts B, I don't care where. Middle guy starts middle, let's say he starts here. And then we have 3 guys on A. So the third guy can be the AWPer, can be a rifle, is doing this smoke or this smoke. Then he's running to this corner, and he's throwing a flashbang to here. This flash will blind anyone who is running here and anyone who is running up the ramp. The 2 other guys, one of them is instantly going gap. If he hears them running, you throw a mollo against the wall, and they cannot be in yellow. And the other guy is instantly running crane. I would suggest to do it by spawn. You run here with top spawn, and you peek down to the yellow. It's important to just peek yellow. When you hear them rushing, maybe you can do this, for example, flash, and you peek this. You just want to get the early info if someone is going in yellow. Then you can communicate no one yellow, and then this guy can maybe just come out. The flashes that I'm talking about are, so the normal route would be, you come here, throw the smoke, come here. My lineup is you just come here and you aim this thing up to here. This is my lineup. Maybe there's a better one. This is what I've been using. That's what has been working for me. And this flash, I will add the bot here just so you can see. Okay, maybe this guy isn't blind. Then maybe we adjust it a little bit. So maybe you aim a little bit more left. Is everyone blind? Yeah, everyone's blind. So you come A, you throw the smoke, you run here. While standing here, you already hear if they are running, and you call flashing. Flashes, you go this line up, this, but you aim a little bit left. So kinda like this. Now in the bottom chat, it should make all 4 blind. Okay, one of them wasn't. Wait, who isn't blind? More left then. Now they're blind. Call the flash, so this guy, when he's peeking, can dodge for a second and peek. But normally when you peek like this, you're not getting blind by this flash because it's in your back. And what the gap guy can do with this flash, boom, you peek, and you peek this wall. And then you have insta A-ramp info. Like, it's that easy. That's all you need to do on A. Let's say, but they always come middle and B fast. What do we do then? Yes, then maybe you start just 2A. Just start 2A, and maybe you start 2B and 1 middle. You can still do the same. You can just put one guy here, who is doing the smoke, and is doing the flash, and then you decide, either you want him to peek crane, or you want him to go gap and peek with the flash. Like, it doesn't matter. You can start 2 people A, that's completely fine. What the meta is right now, or what people like to do is, they come ramp, they like to do a nade here, they like to do a mollo here. You have noticed that some players will come here and throw the smoke, which is a good smoke, because I'm doing this on TZ as well. It counters basically all the smokes, because now the CT doesn't get any info. And what it also allows you is to get up into the smoke and like get a pop flash. So if you start seeing the T's are doing this, you just adapt to it. So what is the adaptation? The adaptation is very simple. You still start the same way, you throw your smoke, you throw the one flash, but instead the crane guy, you're starting sandbags. That's all you need to do. You have one guy gap, one guy sandbags. And now, oh, there's the smoke, they're doing the ramp smoke. The guy gap can still go out of the flash, he goes out, and then you can flash for him. You can say, yo, I'm flashing ramp. There's a double click flash here like this. You can flash like this. You can also just aim here. You can flash like this, and you can peek into gap. and you're still safe. And what you also can do is, yo, I'm nading the smoke. Let's peek. I'm nading. And then you can combine it with this guy's flash. Then you're like, hey, save your flash. I want to peek with AG. Then you nade, you flash, and you peek. These are the two things you need to do in A. And then this guy can rotate to middle. Now the guy who early came middle, he can leave middle and help B. Also a little fun fact, now we are coming to the B side. Before we do this video is sponsored by Skin Club. Skin Club is a case opening site with over 50 different cases. The more cases you open, the higher your level will be, unlocking daily cases which are completely for free. My favorite feature is upgrading. You can put in one or as many skins as you want, and with a little bit of luck you receive an even more expensive skin. There are many more things you can do, for example the battle or the exchange feature. Use my code Crystal for a 10% deposit bonus and check out the link in the description below. So and after you took this ARAM control, what you can still do is... Yeah, this was the Malo. Then you know nobody is there, and what you can always do is you come here, you crouch, jump. Like I'm going down and crouched, and now I'm holding the sneak button, jumping. You get info, you don't die, and then you can play solo A. This guy who was Gap, you guys just decide, yo, I stay? Okay, when you stay, you just move to here and do it. Or this guy says, yo, rotate, I will play A. This is how to play A, and if you do this, you can play 2 middle, you can play 2B, you can play 3B and 1 middle, you can play 1 elevator with 1 guy window, and I don't know, 2 guys B who have a bait set up like this and this, I don't know. And now as a bonus, how to play B, or like what is the importance of B? There are 2 ways to play B, or like how I want to start to play B if I'm the B guy. If I have this spawn, I'm just running here, and I'm doing this. Takes a little bit of practice. I even failed this Malo and it's still good. It should be different. It should actually be like this. And then you can just nade and then you play here. Why you want to play here? Like I've seen this mistake a lot of times. If you have one guy playing white, you can first of all, when you're crouched, they don't see you when they're boosting wood. They can never see you when you're crouched. You have advantage when you're playing from here. You do this. You can also jiggle this. And why it is important to play this position is 2 reasons. Reason 1, the teammate who is playing middle and who is rotating to you in case they are coming B, he is taking this position from here. Boom, you instantly have a crossfire. So all you need to do is hold this side. The second reason why this position is OP is because you can flash from any position for this guy. He can say, yo, can you flash from me? Yeah, flashing, boom, 3 kills. You can flash it from here, you can flash it from here, you can flash it from here. And the best thing is, let's say one of your A players is dying. Middle guy, just leave middle and play from here. If you have a flashbang, even 2 flashbangs, you can still support B from here. You have middle, and now if the B guy says, yo, can you flash? Yeah, flash coming. And you basically are still playing 2A. Third guy fast rotate who can also flash like this. Like, Vertigo is actually not that hard. Vertigo is easy, but we make it hard for ourselves. And bonus tip, you can always start 2B. And you can always start 3A. Always, if you want to. You don't need someone in middle. Why? Well, from the timing, let's say you want to start 2B and you want to do either play. You want to maybe go instantly 2 people here and like just peek. This is a good play. Or you want to have the B guy that says, yo, can you hold flash for me early? Then you come here. By the way, this is the lineup. You line up this pole with this one. And there's a little white thingy here and you aim a little bit right to it. Left click. The flash will bounce off the stairs down here and will blind anyone who is peeking from here and anyone who's like already here on the ramp. The only position that is not getting blind is this one. And of course, when you're like already like down here. But since you're doing this early, so let's say the B guy says, hold flash for me. You're coming here, throwing the Molo. Now they're extinguishing it, which is also the meta. Now you throw the flash, flash comes, you peek, get a kill, and you can fall back to white again. And then you can shift into the normal default play again. Then the middle guy can leave from here and go middle. And why can you start 2B? Because if you're starting here, you hear them running middle. Like from the timing, like you know it yourself. If you go middle fast, normally what you do is you come here, maybe you hold elevator. If you go fast, you need to go around this corner, and boom, you hear this from here. And by this time, if you start 3A, this guy who did the smoke flash that I've shown earlier, he can already take over middle. And then it's about communicating. Is the B player in need of support? Yes, then this guy maybe stays, so this other guy can help him B. Or maybe, nothing B, you can leave. Then the B guy is leaving back to middle, and this guy can leave back to A. It's like, that simple. Like, Vertigo is not hard, but people don't know how to play it, because they think it's hard, but it's not. And if the T's really are contesting A, just fall back. Then you fall back. That's it. All you need to do is the gap guy, just on timing, smoke this smoke. What they're gonna do? They will not go through the smoke. This smoke, because it's these two, like, of the volumetric effect, or how it's called, it like goes out like this. This guy can't even peek here anymore. He can be here, yeah. So there's one extra thing you can do. That's why I thought maybe you need to know free smokes. So if you come here, and I think it was here, left click, this is like the smoke a lot of pro teams are using right now. It lands here. You can retake ramp like this. So let's say you want to save utility because they're playing slow. So you come here, also need Molotov, you just come here, throw this Molo. Then they cannot run up the ramp. And then you're like, they're playing very passive. But maybe there's an AWP. Okay, I'm gonna play slow. If they come A, talk to your teammate. Yo, hold flash for me. I'm playing sandbags. If you want to retake A ramp, you throw the smoke. You throw one flashbang, boom, you have it. And that's why I'm getting tilted when I play Vertigo. Like, we don't need A ramp control every round. If we can get it, fine. If we can't, also fine. Another very OP thing that that's like something that a lot of pro teams are doing, and we do it as well. So how are T's going A? T's are always going A 90% of the round. They do this smoke, and then probably they follow it up with smoke like this and maybe a Molo. This is, I would say, is the default way. Or maybe they contact. If they contact, smoke there. Because now you are together with your teammate in gap. You can maybe push gap, for example, with 2. Because this, look how annoying the smoke is for the T's. They can only go here. And if they go here, oh boy are they fucked. Rotation guy, all he needs to do is throw one flashbang. And you can just spam through the smoke even, like if you throw a defensive smoke like this. Like this is the only angle that you need to peek as CT. That's good. We know how to take ramp now. We know how to react when they use the ramp smoke. We know what to do when they're rushing. Like I said, this guy can listen. If they're rushing, throw the Swallow. You know how to retake the ramp now, and you know how to defend B and middle when you are 3 people A. If you liked this video, I mean, show me, I guess. I don't know how, but show me with some comments. You can probably join me on Twitch. I will probably do some stuff there as well. Nice cock. Peace.